The sun is setting. The dog finally stopped barking. Life is good. But inside, there's trouble brewing, and Emma has no idea. Although she feels fine, like her father, Emma is one of the 67 million adults in the U.S. with high blood pressure or hypertension. Just like her radiator that's on the fritz, Emma's heart is working overtime to get the job done. Let's have a look. The heart is the pump in our bodies, delivering blood to the entire system through a set of pipes, or blood vessels of all sizes. Smoking, high cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, physical inactivity, family history, and increased age all contribute to these blood vessels, or our pipes, becoming less elastic. The more blood our heart has to pump through stiff, narrowing arteries, the higher our blood pressure. When the force of the blood against our artery walls is too high, life-threatening health problems can result. Problems like kidney disease, heart disease, stroke, even heart attack. Can Emma get her pressure down before it's too late?
You're watching the PIC TV network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
On behalf of the Lady of Wisdom Publishing Company and all of our writers, we salute and congratulate you on the 4th anniversary of PIC TV. We have shared many programs and given voices to the voiceless. I am excited about my upcoming podcast on PIC TV, The Important Things, which airs this month. Dr. Evans, we are eternally grateful for your continuous dedication and the impact that you have made on informing, connecting, and assisting the next generation of content creators. We pray for you continuously. I am Dr. Cece, aka the Lady of Wisdom, a PIC TV manager from Jackson.
Hey Dave, this is Brian Mitchell, man. I just wanted to give you a shout out on your 4th anniversary with the PIC TV Network, PIC TV Network. It's incredible to see all the positive programming that you all are doing on Roku. Keep up the great work, man, and know I always have your back. Take care of yourself, man. God bless and much success.
Happy 4th anniversary.
The PIC Network from Germany.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Kyle. Happy 4th anniversary to PIC TV Network. Keep going.
Janelle and Derek, we're from Greensboro, North Carolina, and we want to say happy anniversary, 4th anniversary to PIC TV Network.
Happy holidays. It's LaRon Harris dialing in all the way from Houston, Texas, just to wish PIC TV a happy 4th anniversary. Peace.
All right, this is Blair from Detroit, Michigan, and I want to wish the PIC TV Network a happy 4-year anniversary.
Oh,
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4 years.
There you go.
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4.
Hello everybody, David Evans here, president of PIC TV Network. People asking me, why did I vote for Kamala Harris? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, she's a graduate of Howard University from the top of her class. She also went to law school. She was an attorney general of a state. She also was a United States senator. And guess what now? She is the vice president of the United States. And her next step is to be the first African-American woman as president. We're gonna make that happen with your vote and my vote. Let's go.
You're watching the PIC TV network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
My friend, PIC TV Network is your network on Roku. My name is David Evans, your president of PIC TV Network. And this is a special presentation for our Instagram audience, those who are watching us on Instagram. We're making this presentation directly fitted for you. Now, again, I voted for Kamala Harris because she is the candidate that I believe that's going to change our world for the better. You know, when the former president, Donald Trump was in office, COVID hit, the world was shut down. My sister passed away, Brenda, who I love and I miss every day. I talked to my sister on Sunday, the last Saturday in August of 2020. Sunday, she was gone. And I share my prayers and condolences for everyone who lost loved ones in the midst of COVID. We pray that those days will never come back again, where the whole world was shut down. Churches, sporting events, entertainment events, Hollywood was shut down, banks, businesses. We were always walking around with masks on, curfew in Washington, D.C. COVID was a time that we never want to happen again. And with the New World Order coming into place, it can happen, folks. And we want to make sure that on our watch, it only makes sense for us to have a change that's for the betterment of our world. And this is why I'm coming on tonight, or this, wherever you're watching around the world, get out and vote. Exercise your right to vote. It's your privilege. People died for this honor. People like Sojourner Truth, Charles Drew, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, these people, Harriet Tubman, they paved the way. Frederick Douglass paved the way for us to have the right to vote today. And everybody, let's get out and vote. We're at the final hours of voting. This election is one of the most important elections in our lifetime. So we must go out and vote. I want to ask the young people who are watching me right now, your vote counts. We need every young person to go out and vote. And we have media coverage. We're going out. We've been out hours and hours, and over 2,000 people in the Washington, D.C., plus millions around the world have already pre-voted, including myself and others. But we go out and do media coverage from PIC TV, the People's Investment Channels, to go out and we talk to people. So again, I want to thank you for taking time out to watch this presentation today and be a part of it. Send this information to some friends, like and share, so everybody can have the opportunity to see what we're doing with PIC TV Network and be a part of what we're doing. This is the People's Investment Channels from David Evans, your president of PIC TV Network in Washington, D.C. I count it an honor and privilege to come, especially before our audience on Instagram. A lot of people watching me right now. We want you to go out and vote. Don't wait. Don't, say, it doesn't mean anything. It does mean a lot. Your vote counts. Everybody who's looking at me right now, your votes counts. We need you to get to the polls. Also to the polls, it counts when you go out and you vote and you get it in to help someone else that may not don't have transportation. Take them, pick them up, gather together with your family members. Let's make this election one of the elections that be talked about in the history of our time. We go out and vote, especially the young people. We had some people who we interviewed on this week in Washington, D.C., Bach Road, at the second largest voting facility in Prince George's County. I want to thank Senator C. Anthony Muse, who stopped by, and County Executive Alsop Brooks. She came by, shaking hands, meeting people. And it means a lot when public officials come out and they talk with folks, and meet with folks, and also have an opportunity to be with people who voted for them. It sets a tone of we're not just seeing you one time in 4 years. We're looking at you and seeing you with the people and standing with the people throughout the voting process, and it makes a big difference. It makes a real big difference when we can see the person that we're voting for in person. So we were blessed, Pick TV Network, to do media coverage with Vice President Kamala Harris three times, and I felt honored. She was at a special event in Washington, D.C., right off of Martin Luther King Avenue, where the new area is where our basketball team plays, and she was there and awarding businesses, small businesses, and it was a couple of $1 trillion she was giving out to help small businesses, and we did the media coverage along with the Washington Post and the White House media team, and we were blessed to do media coverage there, and I personally was there recording, and it felt beautiful. The atmosphere was charged up, and we had an opportunity the second time to record the Vice President Kamala Harris at the Congressional Black Caucus in Washington, D.C. this past September. And she spoke at the dinner with over 10,000 people were there at this event. And it was an amazing electric atmosphere. When Kamala Harris comes out to a stage for the audience, it's like a rock star, it's like a rock star coming out. The crowd goes crazy and everybody just electricity hits the atmosphere when she's there. And it's nothing like being in person when you are with the vice president. And I was there at the Congressional Black Caucus, and we have some media footage. We're going to try to cue that up for you guys to see some of the media footage that we had there in Washington, D.C., my home, for the Congressional Black Caucus. It was amazing. We were up front close and personal recording, and also President Joe Biden. I saw him. He gave words. It was an amazing electric atmosphere. It was just one of those atmospheres that, like, you get in, you say, you know what, I want to stay as long as I can. And we literally, we recorded that event, and it was amazing with her team and the others who were there. Also, the third opportunity we had was when she was at the rally in D.C. with 77,000 people. We're blessed to do recording. So this was the third time, and hopefully we will record again in person. The vice president, who we hope to be president in Washington, D.C., my home. And it feels good. The atmosphere feels good. The people here are excited about the change and that's here, and to have Kamala Harris to be in a position where she's will be the commander in chief. This is a high level of expectancy from everybody, that I know that's excited about us going forward with the time. And I want to thank Pastor Jamal Bryant, who did a wonderful job hosting our Vice President Kamala Harris at his church in Atlanta. It was amazing to see him on the screen. And my good friend, Pastor Dante King, let me know in advance that she was going to be there. And my brother Jamal Bryant did a wonderful job. Whenever the vice president comes, there's a whole lot of steps to go through with security, the Secret Service. There's a whole lot of steps to go through, and even when she's going to be, how long she's going to be, there's a whole lot that goes in behind the scene. I know that for a fact because when she was in Washington, D.C. at the business event to help small businesses, I saw how the entourage comes in, and everybody knows this is one of the most powerful persons on planet Earth, and it was amazing to be there in that atmosphere. But the things that happened before, I want to commend the Secret Service. I want to commend the public officials who support when our vice president comes to town. All the top officials are there. I want to again thank everybody, for your support. And in Washington, D.C., my city is the hottest city on the planet, and I could not be a president of a television network and not show this is some favoritism. I'm not gonna say it's not favoritism. It is favoritism. When you live in Washington, D.C. and you've been here all your life and you see presidents come and you see presidents go and you're still here in my city, it feels so good, and to realize that these 4 years that we have coming up can make a difference between our world like we have never saw before. So I want to just thank everybody, everybody who's been supporting the rallies, the team. I've been talking to Kamala Harris' team, and just to hear from them and to get text messages about meetings and calls and to work with them and to chat with them and to talk to them. It's a beautiful thing, when you feel that you're involved in the process and you're part of the team, and realizing that Kamala Harris always acknowledges everybody. When I have her, look at the picture up there, folks. Look at that. She acknowledges everybody. And we were always, we do our shows on Pick TV Network, our TV shows, commercials, our short film. We do Pick TV Network media coverage all over. And then we have that picture that pops up. And we know when that picture pops up, somebody's watching. So we always excited about the Vice President Kamala Harris, and we were doing this before she would start running for the president position. We always would have that special moment that pops up on the screen, and we always know somebody's watching. We're going on almost 3 years of that special moment. So we are excited about our opportunity to have a beautiful, beautiful person in position to help lead this nation into a place that we have never seen before in a good way. Watch me interview a voter and watch what he says about this vote.
Hello, everybody. This is David Evans, President of Pick TV Network. We're here on Bach Road, where I live in our community, and people are voting. It's amazing to see people early voting, and it's so important to get out and vote while we can. Our future depends on it. We need our children who rooting for us to make this world a better place, and voting makes a difference. The more you vote, the more you get out there. Yes, sir. Come on over. You can come on over. This voting is so important today, sir. Tell everybody why you're here. Come on, talk about why you're here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Tell everybody.
I'm in the wrong.
No, you go right here, right in front of it. Tell everybody why you're here today.
I'm here to place my vote and to make sure that my vote is secure and that I'm doing what I need to do.
Yeah,
country.
I was downtown. I was down there with Kamala Harris last night with 70,000 people recording with the media. So she got some numbers.
I agree. I think she's got some numbers. Yeah. What she did last night was a testament to her whole campaign, and it was so good to see so many people out there for her last night. Yeah. Over 75,000
yes, sir.
People showing up for her.
Yes, sir.
That's why I've got my card.
You got your card?
Ready to go.
You know,
Except I didn't know, not to interrupt you, I didn't know there'd be this many people here today.
Yeah.
On almost a week, less than a week before the election, because I always vote on election day.
Oh, wow.
I always vote on election day, but
Wow.
today I took my sisters and neighbors' advice. Get on out here early. And
Get
do
out
it.
there early.
Get out early and vote, everybody.
Yeah, we got to get
Do
it
it for
in.
the country.
It's good for the country and good for our family.
Good for the country.
You know, we old timers got to stick together. You know,
That's me. That's me.
There's a lot of young people out there. They need to vote too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. These young people, you need to get out. Don't be lazy. Come on out and vote and do the right thing. You can live with your conscience and never regret what you did for the rest of your life today.
It's
get
important.
out and vote.
It's important
to get out and vote.
Yeah.
But it is a crowded day today, and a lot of people are thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So,
but look at the weather. It's not snowing. It's not cold. It's not raining.
no, it's a beautiful day to get out and vote.
Yeah.
So, I'm a retired man. I put in
Wow.
36 and a half years in the federal government, and I'm very proud to say I'm still alive, and I've lived 12 years of my retirement life. I worked for the architect of the Capitol for 36 and a half years, and now I'm retired, and I'm thankful to God, and I praise God every day for every day He lets me wake up and get out and do my thing. So
I'm a man of faith too, you know, because you know I
Absolutely.
just turned 62, and I feel so blessed, you know, just to be alive and to see another opportunity for us to come out here and vote and make history.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got to get out and vote. Don't pass it up.
That's right.
Come on out and vote. It's not that hard. You might be in line a little while, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You'll never regret it. You're doing the right thing for this country.
And I see you got a Washington hat on. You Commanders fan?
Absolutely.
You know, we turned kids
Absolutely.
last week. We know we turned kids.
It was a miracle Sunday, and it was hard to wear this hat last year. I took a lot of criticism, but and they gave me hell for wearing this hat. But this year, they're saluting me and they're admiring my hat this year, especially after this young phenom quarterback that we have, who I think could be the best quarterback we've had in the last 20 years, or maybe since Joe Theismann, maybe since Mark Rippon.
Yeah.
But I'm just so glad.
And to see how it
see
helped
what
our city,
happened.
man. The electricity. I was jumping in front of the television. My wife said, "Calm down, your heart racing to it." I was touching the TV. I was jumping around the house.
Absolutely.
You would have thought I was a kid.
We deserve this. It's been over 30 years since we've won a championship. I think the last time was 91. But I'm just so grateful to God. These Redskin fans deserve what they got.
Yeah.
You know, we had the game. We let their Bears get back in that game.
Yeah.
They didn't do good in the first half, but the second half they got back in that game.
Yeah.
But God Almighty, it was a miracle.
Man.
Just like these announcers were saying, it was just so great to see. And we got to hope our quarterback Jaden Daniels stays healthy. He's a man of the Lord also.
He is. I heard
He's a
him.
man.
I heard him giving
He
praise
said
to
he
God
owes
right
his
after
thanks to God for that miracle.
Yeah,
And
man.
he's a good man. And
Our
we
city
should know,
rough-
even though my father's been gone almost 30 years, he would say, "Get right with the Lord. Go get God.
There you go.
Get God." He would say, "Get God."
That's number one, man. God is.
Get God. You can't do it without the Lord.
No,
You
he's
can't do
everything.
it without the Lord.
You know, in 9 years.
Yeah, that was a special interview that we had on Pick TV Network, and it was an amazing interview because we were just interviewing people coming in line to vote, and he just walked by, and that was organic. That was not staged. That was not scripted. That was original talk with a voter, and it felt so good. And I'm so happy that I pre-voted. It's already in, and I hope that you who watching me right now, if you haven't pre-voted, get out and vote. Your vote counts. It's so important. This election is a life election. It's so important to get out there and vote. And Kamala Harris, again, I want to thank you for just being you and not jumping out and coming out of the race, but staying in the race. You know, Kamala Harris could have said, "You know what? I'm not going to do this." She could have said, "No, get somebody else." She could have said, "You know, I don't have enough time. She could have made any excuse. She could have said, you know what? I am not going to run for anything. I'm just going to serve my term and leave. But yet still, she took on the challenge. She took on this moment. She embraced the opportunity of a lifetime. And that woman right there, history has already been made to a certain extent, but we want to go through the finish line. We just don't want to cross the finish line. We want to run through the finish line. And I'm so happy I put my vote in.
Hello, everybody. David Evans here, president of Pick TV Network. People asking me, why did I vote for Kamala Harris? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, she's a graduate of Howard University from the top of her class. She also went to law school. She was an attorney general of a state. She also was a United States senator. And guess what now? She is the vice president of the United States. And her next step is to be the first African-American woman as president. And we're going to make that happen with your vote and my vote. Let's go.
Yes, we're going to make it happen for all of us coming together to vote and to make a change. My name is David Evans from Washington, D.C. I am the founder and president of Pick TV Network, the People's Investment Channels. We're getting ready to celebrate our 4th anniversary on Black Friday. If you'd like to get in touch with us on the Pick TV Network, we would love to hear from you. All you have to do is go to www.watchpicktv.com. We create TV shows and programs designed for you, everyday people. Like you can come on Hello America and tell your story to the world. Or you can come on our food channel. You can come on our business channel. You can come on our channel. You can sell all your products and services, whether you have books. You can sell your items on Pick TV Network. We have multiple channels and shows. And again, I want to thank you for supporting our network. It's called the People's Investment Channel. That's what Pick stands for. Pick TV is the People's Investment Channels for the people, with the people, by the people, where we provide the best when it comes to inspiration. We have people like Bishop Neville Jones, my friend for 30 years on. We have inspiration. Then we have information, doctors and lawyers coming on, professors coming on. Then we have education, because education is the process of learning. We have school teachers coming on. We have people coming on talking about AI. We have business leaders coming on our channels. And then we have entertainment. We got to make you laugh. So we have music. And if you have your music, come on and play it on Pick TV Network. If you have your movies, especially for those who have short films, we would love to play those on our short films channel on the Pick TV Network. And it's the holidays, right? So we have something called Project Smiles, where we give something back to help families in need. We adopt a few families and we just flood them with gifts for toys for kids, especially for those who got burnt out and some people lost everything. We take up an opportunity to take the privilege and opportunity to help families in need. With the little that we have, we share with others, because this is the season of giving and sharing and caring. If you'd like to get involved with Pick TV Network, you can call us on our information line. That's 202-505-2837, 24 hours, 7 days a week. We always open, and it's also the studio line. So again, Project Smiles is about helping kids and families during the holiday season. There's a lot of kids and families that need help and need support, and this is what we do. It's called Project Smiles. It's one of the things that we do on Pick TV Network, the People's Investment Channels. And again, we're here to talk about the importance of voting. And again, I want to thank the beautiful, wonderful, lovely, extravagant Queen and Vice President Kamala Harris for just accepting the challenge, and the opportunity for her to be our first female commander-in-chief is amazing. Watch this.
The PIC TV Network, a prominent television channel renowned for its diverse programming and engaging content, is celebrating the 4th year anniversary on this Black Friday, November 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Channel 1000 on your Roku TV streaming device. Meet the PIC TV managers, Michelle Cox, Atlanta, Georgia; Dr. Sheila McGrew, Alabama; the Lady of Wisdom, Mississippi; Melvisselle Johnson, Colorado, and other managers talk about the PIC TV Network 4 years of top-notch quality programming from around the world. Call your friends and family to spread the word about the PIC TV Network 4th anniversary celebration. For more information, call 202-505-2837. Dr. David Evans is the president.
The recent announcement of Roku TV reporting 83.6 million active accounts marks a significant milestone in the company's history, showcasing an impressive increase of approximately 20 million users within a span of just 2 years. This growth pattern is indeed commendable, especially considering that Roku stands as the leading streaming TV distributor in the United States, with a reach extending to nearly 120 million individuals. Moreover, its dominance as the primary TV streaming platform in the U.S. and Mexico, as measured by hours streamed, solidifies its position in the industry. Additional statistics reveal the vast scope of Roku's influence, with an audience exceeding 85.5 million streaming households, surpassing the combined subscriber base of the 6 largest traditional pay TV providers. As we celebrate the 4th anniversary of PIC TV Network, it is evident that the platform's commitment to delivering inspirational, informative, educational, and entertaining content on the big screen has resonated with viewers worldwide. This success is a testament to the dedication of President David Evans and the entire PIC TV team, who continue to captivate audiences and shape the landscape of modern television. Congratulations to PIC TV Network on this remarkable achievement, and may your future endeavors continue to captivate audiences and set new standards in the industry.
Thank you for your time, PIC TV Network fans around the world and those who are preparing to vote. Let's get our vote on. And don't forget the PIC TV Network. We're going to have a voting watch party. And again, let me show you who I voted for.
Hello, everybody. David Evans here, president of Pick TV Network. People asking me, why did I vote for Kamala Harris? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, she's a graduate of Howard University from the top of her class. She also went to law school. She was an attorney general of a state. She also was a United States senator. And guess what now? She is the vice president of the United States. And her next step is to be the first African-American woman as president. We're going to make that happen with your vote and my vote. Let's go.
Hello,
everybody. This is David Evans, president of Pick TV Network. I'm here with my wife, Coach Yvette Evans. She's going to talk about Rise, her coaching services. And I know everybody in the whole world watching this presentation going to get something from Coach Yvette Evans. Coach Yvette Evans, talk about your coaching services. And don't forget to get the information because people want to sign up.
Yeah, so I am a certified life coach, and I have a coaching business called Rise with a Y, and it stands for Reach, Yearn, Soar, and Excel. And we help clients really tap into what I call self-awareness, where you're really getting to understand who you are and what you're looking for in life. And then self-affirmations, getting to a place where you can affirm yourself, know what you want, and go after that. And then the third angle of it is self-advocacy, where you advocate for yourself. You're getting to that stage where you don't wait for things to come to you, but you go after them. And so as part of the coaching, we help you do goal setting, accountability, really focus on what you want out of life and help you move from one level to the next.
I love when you say certified coaches because a lot of people say, I'm a coach, but I guess we can go into that on a session, being a certified coach versus not a certified coach. But tell people how they can get in touch with you to get your services and watch that.
Yeah, so you can reach me at www.risewithAyenterprise.com. That's our website. And then on Instagram, Coach Yvette Evans 22, and then on Facebook, Rise Enterprise.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, your coaching services. You've been my wife for 36 years. You know, got to give a shout out to Stephen. Happy birthday, Stephen and Amos. We love you so much, Mother Edwards, everybody, Edie, Lion, everybody. We giving a lot of love out to everybody. Listen, Coach Yvette Evans, again, your coaching skills have come because you've been certified in the government. Can you tell everybody the difference between being a certified coach versus not certified and to be a part of the coaching aspect?
Well, you know, just like any other field, you know, you have to be trained.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people call themselves coaches and they've not attended any kind of training classes, taken any exam. But I am a part of the International Coaching Federation,
Wow.
which is the largest coaching federation in the world. And we have to attend training
Wow.
Annually. Every 3 years, we have to be recertified and take an exam. And you have to pass the exam in order to receive your certification. And we have bylaws that we follow. So that's the difference between really just calling yourself a coach, because there are people out there who just say, you know, I'm a coach. I help people, you know, in certain areas of their life. But to be certified, you have to go through training and take an exam. It's like you going out and saying, I'm a doctor, but
Right.
you've never gone to school to become a doctor. So that's what certification means.
Well, I want to say I'm, so happy because you're a graduate of UVA, and we have college students here. One is from Liberty University. She's studying in TV,
Social media.
Social media. And then this brother, who's 20 years old, he's on the camera. He is studying TV production. Both of these are college students. You're a graduate of UVA. Tell them how important it is to continue your education, and it will pay off.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, I think, it's hard to get jobs these days, but it's even more difficult when you don't have an education.
Yeah.
And the education and degree set you apart from other people. who are in the pipeline. And it doesn't matter necessarily what school you attend.
Yeah.
People think, oh, I got to go to the most expensive school. That's not the most important key. The key is going to school, getting a degree, getting good grades, and then applying your degree to the field that you're interested in going in. But definitely finish school, and then go after your goals. Know where you want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I coach around setting your goals and then working your way backwards. What will it take for you to get to that goal, and then setting that plan to get there? It's like, you take a trip and you have no destiny in mind. You're just going to be driving all over the place. So it's important to know where you're headed, and so you'll know how to get there on your way.
3 years. She graduated from UVA in 3 years, folks, and that's a lot. It took me a long time to get mine, but I'm proud of her. Pick TV Network, thank you for watching. www.watchpicktv.com with my wife, Coach Yvette Evans, and all of you around the world. Get her services, and you will be blessed. Thank you. Okay, everybody, we're here today with my good friend Kirk, who's working with the Red Cross. I want to thank you, Kirk, for giving my sister Edie a beautiful memorial bench and a tree. And talk about some of the things you guys are doing here.
Yeah, so the Red Cross, one of the things that's really powerful is that 90% of what we do gets done by volunteers, just like Ida.
Wow, 40 years.
40 years she was a volunteer. And the things that we do in disaster preparedness, response, and recovery, right now we have a couple of giant disaster response operations that are going on in Florida and the Carolinas, Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton. There's a lot of people that are still kind of having a hard time.
Yes.
And we have volunteers that are on the ground. They're making sure people have a safe place to stay, enough food to eat every day. They're working with partners, both on the government side and on the nonprofit side. Volunteers at the Red Cross do a lot of things. They even provide spiritual care.
That's right.
They provide mental health.
That's right.
They just do a lot in a disaster. So whenever somebody needs something, our caseworkers make sure that they have what they need to start that recovery journey.
Yeah, and we got something in common. We both are men of God, first of all. And Kirk, I want to thank you, man. We're going into the holiday seasons. A lot of people, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
The election, the holiday season, but to know that the Red Cross is there to help and what you're doing to reach people is amazing, man. And I just want to thank you so much on behalf of Pick TV Network and everybody who's watching around the world. This man, he's my friend, my new friend. And he got the Red Cross, everybody out there, help is on the way. Keep looking up. Thank you.
You're watching the Pick TV Network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
Hello, everybody. David Evans here, president of Pick TV Network. People asking me, why did I vote for Kamala Harris? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, she's a graduate of Howard University from the top of her class. She also went to law school. She was an attorney general of a state. She also was a United States senator. And guess what now? She is the vice president of the United States. And her next step is to be the first African-American woman as president. We're going to make that happen with your vote and my vote. Let's go. Network special public official show on Roku right now. Stay tuned for more.
Hello, this is Zakia Goins-McCants wishing all of you a happy holidays and a very special 4th anniversary to the Pick TV Network.
Hello, everybody. Pick TV Network special interview today. Tell us who you are.
I'm Eugene Boyd with my daughter, Lauren.
Oh,
Lauren Boyd.
Wow. Tell us why you voted today.
It's our civic responsibility.
Wow.
I mean, simply put, every citizen should exercise this right. It's more than a privilege. It's a responsibility.
Yes, sir. And when you think about coming to vote, what makes this election so important than the other elections? Or What do you feel about
Well,
that?
I mean, I think every election is important, but this
I
is
was going to say the same.
doubly important because, democracy is on the line. I truly believe that. If you listen to what candidate, for instance, Trump has said, and then his minions, we will not be living in what we think is a democracy. Even though it at times doesn't function to about the best of our benefit, it is what we have and we need to improve on it. Trump would take us backward.
Yeah, in COVID-19, I lost my sister, I lost so many friends, and being a minister, I lost so many of my pastors, and we can't go back to that, man. COVID.
No.
Most definitely not.
No, I mean, this is a man who said use bleach. I mean, it's impossible to fathom why anyone would vote for this man who led an insurrection.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's why we're out here.
So was it worth the wait getting in line, coming to vote early?
Oh, most definitely. It was definitely worth the wait. Again, as my dad said, for us, it's a responsibility that we definitely wouldn't abandon, even if there was difficulty or wait time or obstacles. We are very proud to have voted today and honestly excited that we got out here and did it.
And what do you say to all your young people watching you saying, you know what, I can't get with that, I'm not going to vote for nobody? What do you say to them?
I would be honest and say it disappoints me. You're letting yourself down, You're also letting your other fellow citizens of this country down, but you're letting yourself down too. You're giving up your opportunity to weigh in and make your own choices. And yeah, it's a letdown. It's a personal letdown for them. They may not be aware, but it is.
If I can add,
yes, sir.
From an older perspective, there are people who have died for this right.
Mm-hmm.
And given that, your responsibility should not only be to yourself, but to generations past, whose shoulders we stand on.
And you know how proud I am to see a father bring his daughter out here, a black family, saying, I'm not going to go by myself, I'm bringing my daughter. And what's the TV network you're going to tell everybody to check out and watch?
Pick TV Network.
Let's go. Hey everybody, it's Bishop Collins out here. We're coming on television on the Pick TV Network with the Public Officials Channel. Doc, why are you out here voting? You're a preacher.
I'm voting for democracy and freedom.
Wow.
Period. End of story. People don't really realize what fascism does. Let me just give you a quick history on that. Basically, Trump is doing the same thing that Hitler and Mussolini did. They got the religious people all involved, and as soon as religious people revolted and got up against them, they turned on them, started killing them, started putting them out of office. So I'm just to all the religious folk, you can believe they may say religious freedom now, but believe me, it may not be so later once they get in. Because if you put authoritarian in party and in place, you're putting in trouble.
Well, you know what? I know God is real. Because you're coming on television tonight, you're voting at this moment. I went and voted about 2 hours ago. Now I see you popping up. Doc, and I'm telling you, this is a God moment. Those who are watching right now, this man of God has so much knowledge and information to share with you about voting and about Project 2025. We're going to get into that. The blue states, the red states. We also so happy tonight that this interview was set up by God. Doc, I want you to talk about, again, the young people saying they don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
You have a daughter. I have a son.
I have a daughter, I have a son. And I think that they should get involved because this is not just, I'm 67. My days here on earth are running short, to say the least. But for the young people that are going to be coming after me, believe it, you got to realize that you're voting for your future. You're voting for who's going to be in place to make the decisions about not my future, your future. And this is important. You need to get out here and do what is necessary. November 5th, if you're not going to get here early, make sure you show up on November 5th. Do whatever you can do, because we need to get some person in office that's going to vote for freedom and democracy and not fascism. Fascism is a terrible authoritarian government where they will tell you what to do. All you have to do is look it up. Look it up. I tell you, don't believe what I say. Look it up yourself and see what's going on.
And you know what, Pick TV Network fans around the world, I believe, and I was praying about this morning, that Project 2025 is the form of the New World Order. It's the New World Order. And they tried to put this in 5 years ago before COVID. Right. We're going to talk about that, the New World Order, because all the structure, and I thank you for the videos we sent this morning about Project 2025 and how we're not included. We're going to play that segment too. Man, this was amazing, folks. I was voting in Oxon Hill, Maryland, and for Fort Washington, Maryland, at the second largest district in Prince George's County. And Dr. Collins just walked out, and I didn't know it. So that was not planned. That was not scripted. That was organic. That what he was stating. And I want to thank you for your time. Watch more. We are so happy for everybody watching our shows on PIC TV Network, but we want everybody to watch more on YouTube. We're trying to build our YouTube numbers. So go over there, like and share. Don't just look at it, but like and share. Put a chat up there, say something wonderful. But our PIC TV Network Spotlight, we want millions of people to go over there and support PIC TV Network shows and programs and more interviews. We got a lot more interviews over there, so you can watch on PIC TV Network Spotlight. And we're also on Roku, channel 1000. But yeah, go over to YouTube, write this down, PIC TV Spotlight. Want to thank everybody that we sent some requests to, some wonderful people. Van Jones, thank you. I see you in my phone. My son Steve-O from California. Want to give a shout out to you, Jamal Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant. Want to thank everybody. I see in my contacts, Ray Lewis. Thank you. Wonderful, doing some amazing things. You know him from the football world. Megan Good. Wonderful people. Man, this list is so long, on here with so many wonderful people. Again, I want to say thank you, Yolanda Adams here. And these some big names. Will Smith. We just sending some waves to some wonderful people out there. My brother on meetings. Hey, thank you for coming in. Book authors and folks everywhere. I want to give a lot of love out to everybody who's sending me some love. I'm giving the love right back to you and waving right back at my brother. So we are about out of time here on Instagram. We wanted to customize this program for our Instagram audience and our Instagram channel. And you only get an hour on Instagram. That's it. And so we're at 52 minutes, so we're going to close it out. But we unlimited on YouTube. So go over to YouTube, PIC TV Spotlight on YouTube, and support our network. Those who are watching us right now, a lot of people say, how can I help? How can I contribute? What can I do? Well, let's show you right now. There is a QR code we just put up. And if you want to help support PIC TV Network, all you have to do is scan that QR code, and you can see the ways that you can come on television, you can contribute, you can give, and you can support the PIC TV Network. Also, you can go to watchpictv.com, and our network is your network. Our shows are your shows. It's the People's Investment Channels, and that's what it stands for, People's Investment Channels. That's what PIC stands for. I created this show 4 years ago in honor of my sister who passed away, Brenda, to keep her legacy alive. I've been blessed to come on and visit Paramount Studios, Warner Brothers Studios, Universal Studios, Jennifer Hudson's show on there. We were on there. That show was amazing. Jennifer Hudson is, I even got a shirt I'm looking at right now that I got on the show. They just gave me that show. The person who was the hype person threw it at me, and I said, wow, thank you. It was amazing. Terrence Howard was there, that show, dancing on the stage. And it was my wife's birthday. She was dancing on the stage. Maybe we'll show some of that, but that was amazing. So, get out and vote. It's our time for a fresh win and a beautiful change, and to see an opportunity to help bring a beautiful, beautiful person into the White House for positive change is what I'm about. All right. Thank you. We'll be back on again for our watch party celebration.
And we'll be having some more interviews. You'll see a lot more people coming on. If you go to YouTube, Pick TV Spotlight, you can go right now and see so many more interviews we had. We had so many interviews with folks. I mean, it was over 2,000 people voting in a small amount of time. And that was on Friday. And now we got to go back out there and spend hours interviewing more people, because we want to hear from the people on the streets. We want to hear from the people who are in the lines. This is what we do. And I'm excited about Pick TV. Thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next show. Pick TV is the place to be. My name is David Evans. And I'm going to close out with my son, Amos Evans. You got to check him out. Amos Evans, Apple Music. Amos Evans, Spotify. Amos Evans, SoundCloud. This is a little bit of my son. He's singing. And he's a graduate of Carnegie Mellon, so he's smart too. Here's my son as we close out the show.
We've all been hurt at some point, even abandoned. Many of us have done the hurting ourselves. We get to the point where we don't trust anyone, nor do we feel worthy of being loved by anyone. Then there's that one person who just doesn't give up on loving you. Their love is unconditional. Their love stays long enough for you to heal. And then they promise to never leave. That's love you can count on. God's love.